Hey guys, Steve Bates with KPMG here with another special edition of CIO Real Insights. In today's video, we're going to be discussing some thoughts on how to handle the workforce, the people, and communication side of your crisis management plan. First and foremost, the pandemic is a decidedly human tragedy. The fear and uncertainty that our colleagues, our clients, families, and friends are dealing with is very real. And while our focus as technology executives is to enable, support, and advise our company through this crisis, we must recognize the needs of our people. So today we're going to explore three key people areas enabled by the IT function: capacity, connection, and capability. We'll run through a checklist of questions to ensure that we consider what is essential to the core, what to do now, and what to do next. And if any time you need help, just click the link on this page and get connected to an expert for more advice and support on your unique situation. So let's start with core and now activities. These are the triage and urgent items that most organizations are dealing with now to stabilize the enterprise. The first area is capacity. Question: have you accounted for all your workforce and all the regions that they work? Are there any specific locations that are being harder hit by COVID-19, and do you need to shift work as a result? Going forward, this is a great opportunity to model what-if scenarios into your workforce and capacity plan. Next, have you assessed the capabilities of the organization to be effective in remote working? Depending on what type of work your employees do, not every worker is accustomed to working remotely and may require tailored support, which requires you to scale up the help desk, add self-service, high-touch concierge service, and FAQs. If you haven't already, check out our video on technically enabling the remote workforce. Have you already reassigned resources from non-critical to critical tasks that support the most important processes, systems, and personas in your organization? Going forward, use this opportunity to reevaluate and rebalance business critical portfolios and workflows and update agreements with customers. Make sure that you've objectively challenged and can quantify what is truly business critical and load balance your teams accordingly. Next, have you shifted to flexible working hours and accounted for increased absences and decreased productivity? Going forward, is a dynamic staffing model more effective for portions of your workforce? Many companies will emerge more competitively using this moment as an opportunity to embed more agile and flexible ways of working for the broader workforce. There's going to be a recognition that many functions previously thought to be ineffective remotely are actually just as productive. While at the same time, the importance of co-located and highly collaborative tech-enabled teams is going to be reinforced. As an IT executive, you play a crucial role in advising the organization on the best ways of working going forward. Let's move on to connection. So keeping your teams informed, collaborative, and motivated is crucial in this time. Let's assume you have already stood up the technical environment capabilities to enable remote work. If you have a need for additional tips on that subject, check out our remote working video. So first question, have you been communicating with your employees on all the changes and next steps? It is really important to simplify the message into bite-sized chunks so as not to overwhelm your teams with too much information right now. Don't make perfect the enemy of good enough. Your team will appreciate you putting an empathetic and human touch on your messages and inviting them to help problem solve. Going forward, how will you keep these channels of communication open and empower your teams to make decisions more collaboratively? Are you motivating your employees to prevent burnout and feeling isolated? Have you launched employee support networks? Being always on and hyper-connected without the separation between the work and home environment can accelerate burnout and increase stress. So set clear expectations on when to shut down. Going forward, do you have a structured plan to promote connectivity, well-being, teamwork, between your colleagues? Consider virtual happy hours, open video conference office hours, or even e-brainstorming sessions. There are a lot of creative examples out there right now. Last point is capability. While stabilizing the environment, have you identified the critical skills and capabilities in your team that will be most impacted by COVID-19? Do you have an immediate development plan for training and reallocating resources where shortages might occur? Going forward, you should review employee performance projections for the year and have an understanding of your team's background and who can be reskilled to support critical tasks if necessary. Identifying opportunities to deliver remote training is a great way to help employees engage and feel like you are investing in their future. Do you have a continuity of key resources and decision makers? All executives and key management members should have a capable backup, and they should be in contact regularly. Going forward, build a comprehensive succession plan with an identified pipeline of developmental candidates. Next, have you decided to change your performance measures? And do you have a way to help your employees get through that? Going forward, have you identified the people that are a top retention priority for the organization? This is the right moment to reach out to them and give them some extra support. So again, that's just a few of the immediate and near-term considerations on some key people-related areas that you might want to consider during this crisis. Again, this is a decidedly human moment. Technology is a great enabler and a connector during this time, but it can also be a source of great stress, confusion, and a loss of motivation. Take the time to personally reach out, be real, and empathetic. We've got a lot more short videos coming your way on risk management, cybersecurity, IT funding and cost management, cloud, and saving your transformation programs, and more. Remember, at any time, if you need help, just click the link below and get connected to an expert for more advice and support. Until next time, thanks for watching. Stay healthy.